Hello and welcome back, people. My reptile crew as well. How are you doing? We are here with Farthest Frontier. Yes. And we're going to be starting a new settlement. I'm going to go for idyllic valleys. I'm going to go advanced settings and put that on Pioneer because I don't want to cause all the aggro. I did try out a map earlier, but it seems to be chucking me to a map that I'm not too happy with at the moment, so I'm going to try this map because I remember it. So we're going to go, I think that's 0 or no, go O2, see if it works. Oh no, it's not letting me, so it must be 02. Yep, 02, C9, F3, 6545D. There it is. So if you like this map, check it out. Yeah, I'm going to keep it on Pioneer because I haven't played much of this year. I've actually built a couple of cities trying out. I've got a city going. I'm still haven't got to level tier 3 yet, so still learning how this plays. Yeah, let's jump on in.
Life can be harsh everywhere, but in the old world there was no hope of it ever improving. When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave, that we'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. This wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
Ta-da! Here we go. Yes. See, I would like it if they actually put rivers in this game, and maybe even bridges later on when they release it. Maybe different types of cattle, because so far I've only seen cows. I would like to see pigs, sheep, goats, maybe, and maybe different crops, maybe different continents and different civilizations would be another thing they could do. Excuse me, what? That's the energy drink I'm drinking. Alright, let's have a look around. Ooh. Ah yes, I like this one. This is a good map. I'm actually doing what you call it? A settlement on this map. Because as you can see, we have gold up here. Nice bit of gold. Some iron. More iron. Even more iron, which looks like it's infinite. Oh my gosh, we got infinite iron there. Oh, got a wolf. More iron over there, more iron up there. I mean, we've got mostly iron and infinite iron, really. Oh, got some coal there. That's a pretty good start. I mean, the gold mine's going to be nice later on to get some money. Where'd that wolfie go? Wolfie! Got fishing here, so that's useful. Get some fish, got plenty of eggs and herbs to forage. Oh, deer there. Got some deer, man. Got some deer. Bit of deer there. More deer there. We've got quite a bit of deer. So plenty of hunting. More fishing here and another lake, so that's pretty good for water. More hunting up here. More foraging. Lots and lots of trees available. Some clay there, so that might be good down there. Our settlement says to build here. I personally think it'd be better to start, because we've got nice fertile land there and we've got fertile land there. Admittedly, it's nice to start over there, but I'm thinking more over this way, to the right a bit more, because then we can have like farms and things, make our industry to the north, and we want some fishing and things here, and we want something to protect our town from raiders and things, so they would be good. Durability, no, we want water. Plus we need water for our wells and things, so we want to build housing, so I guess we want to consider where to build it exactly. Where's the nearest food source to us? Got some food there, because we need to think about food throughout the winter. We got clay there. Is there any... We got fish there. There's sand over there. There's deer over there. That's pretty useful. Oh, we got some boar there. I mean, that's why... Yeah, I think I'm going to try down here. So let's start... Yeah, we can't quite get it on there apparently because it's not flat enough. So where does it say we can't go? There apparently, because... Why is that? Because it's too... Oh yes, there's a dip. Dip in the ground. Well, that's fine because we can just go straight over to the side here, and then that can be roads and industry. So let's start. Let's go 6 there. That'll do. Yep, here we go. Let's do this, guys. Let's do it. I did start a little bit different. They've changed the map slightly. Yeah, I know there's a housing shortage. So there's our cart that keeps all our stuff until we're ready to have another place to store it all, which is going all crazy. But this is still a new game, guys, so let's turn the fertility off. Yeah, I'll chop all these trees down. We're going to need wood. We're going to want fishing to go this way to fish. Hunters up here. Foragers this way. There was more hunting around, but we just want to get the main settlement up and going, really. And what I like to do is, if I can see through the trees, which I can't, I'm going to put a road going all the way around. Right, we don't want that bit there. Don't worry, we can deal with that. We got people chopping the wood. It's fine, they get rid of it. Just means more wood for housing. Plus building a road going round like this quite early on, I find very useful. There we go, we get a road going round, because what I do is I put trees on each corner, so they've always got trees near to there to harvest. if they want to harvest them. Right, let's get there. Can't do that until the main building's finished. So we've got to clear all of this away. Takes a little bit of time, but I don't want to fast forward it because I find fast forwarding it can cause a lot of problems. How many people do we have actually? 12. We have 12 people in our... All in all, we've got no housing yet. Sometimes it's easy doing that to see where everything is. Yeah, having a road coming round and straight across the front of your main building, your capital, your town centre, that's the one. It's pretty useful. That's got a lot of tree wood to chop. That's fine, they get through eventually. Let's prioritise this building, please. But there's only so many which will work on the building, so... But we want to get the town centre up so we can get the housing up and get some wood chopped. As long as everyone's got food for the winter, as long as we've got enough food to get through the winter and wood to keep us warm, like firewood to keep them warm, we will be okay. Ah yes, and since we've now started, I'll start the hour. There you go, so look at that, you got a bit over an hour yet again. You always get over an hour with me. Yes, I know, housing shortage, there's nothing I can do until they've chopped all this wood out of the way. There we go, that solves that bit. Now, are they going to... No, they're going to chop that bit of wood now. Then they'll try and finish the paths. They've got plenty of logs to build the building though. Plenty. And they're going to have plenty of logs to build houses and then get firewood, so kind of works pretty well. I mean, we do have hunting to the north of us, so we can build a hunter's shack just to the north. Food production, hunter's cabin. Do you know what? I'm going to get that cabin in there now. I know it means more work, but it's fine. It means we've got a hunter going out getting some meat. I think we can build the forager shack actually. Yeah, we can. So let's build a forager shack as well. Get people working. And we all want resources of a well. Put the well up here for now. So gets them all busy working away. Right, we're going to pause now because I need to get that out. That's a bit unhappiness building, so I'm just going to put it over there. I'm going to get the housing down very quickly. Tab to turn them round. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 there. That should be enough housing for them. Then we're going to prioritise these houses first. So it gives everyone something to work. To start working. Hunter's shack is work areas. Yeah, we know. Basically, it says the like work area, so you need to give this item Retagat building work area. So you pick an area, click on it, tell them where you want to go, because as you can see, you've got the deer that it hunts, but it's also got traps for the small animals. Oh, we've got some nuts, a hazelnut bush. Lovely. And you can come up here because you can get some cropping going. That's going to be fine. Don't worry about housing shortage, it's coming. Housing's coming, it's coming. There we got enough houses to get everyone in. They get the well started soon. This button will let you more people wait to join your settlement. Amass a 4-month supply of food and 6 houses. So yeah, this button, harvest resources. You got trees, stones, bushes, berries. Gonna leave them all on for now. And all I'm gonna do is go nyeh. Just chop everything in the general area for now, make a big open gap, start building what we need. So now we've got the forager, we've got the hunter, we've got the houses, all waiting for stuff, but it's fine. Not sure if anyone's actually gathering stone at the moment. That's going to be a priority then. There you go, as you can see we've got a forager and a hunter out, so that's bringing in food. That will bring in us some basic meats and, you know, things like nuts and hazel thorn and some leafy greens. Eggs are down there, so we could stockpiling nuts. Naughty. Could send them down here to get some eggs. Some of this beautiful stuff down there. There you go. Got a person finally chopping firewood, and that is perfect. Then we send our carriage, our wagon up here, because that would be the best place for it right now. Not sure if anyone's gathering the stone though. We'll find out by going after that stone. Harvest the stone, please. Since we told somebody to go and harvest stone, because we need a well. We're desperate for a well. Now, I don't know if anybody's harvesting that stone. Looks like they're just going to gather water from the lake. Lovely. Well, if only they gathered the stone. The stone is right there, people. Just go and harvest some stone. We are waiting for wood to come in and be chopped, and so it can be transferred as firewood. Yeah, you're getting water. And the good thing is where we put it close to the lake, because they should be really going after the tree, the stones. So we're just going to take the trees off for now. Actually, we'll keep some trees on, but we keep the stone on as well. I really need them to harvest that stone, but they're all going after the wood. You're chopping the firewood, that's fine. Don't currently have any firewood stocked. We got plenty of people, so we could chuck somebody else on firewood chopping. So I'm going to do that just to get the firewood in. We've built up plenty of food, so we're through to next season fine. Not a problem. There we go. They've got their firewoods. Now, hopefully someone's going to come and get this stone. So I can really do with some stone. The problem is, everyone's just running out of firewood now. Don't want firewood, I want stone, you nutters. Oh, bring me in some stone. In desperate need of this stone down here right now. Yep, they're slowly getting it, because as you can tell it's 3 left, so they are mining it from somewhere. Just need the extra freestone, then they can build them well, and we are there. Then everyone can just concentrate on whatever they're doing. But in the meantime, we can start planning everything else. So you got your storage, your stockyard, the storehouse, and your root cellar. We're going to need them in a bit. We're going to need a market. There's a graveyard to bury your dead. This is all tier 1 as well. So we've got farms. I found crop fields. Building them early is actually a really good thing. Now, literally building one farm very early on gets your food coming in faster, and it just sees you through the year so much quicker. Resources, got both of them coming slowly but surely. Defences, we won't need that till much later on. Oh, wrong button. Roads and fencing. Now, fences you need around your farms so animals don't come and eat them. This I'm going to put behind here later on, behind the houses, because you put a little beehive in between and the bees love it because it creates honey. See, now I need that stone. Who's getting this stone for me? Don't see anyone harvesting that, but maybe there's someone harvesting up north. Stockpiling greens. Do you know what? Don't worry about that. Come up here, there's better food. There you go, the well's on its way. Now we just need someone to build it. There he is with his saw. Sawing away to make the well. And there they are. Oh, there's stone there. Ooh, big rock. Hey, we'll take a bit of stone. Always useful. And I love the way you see it just being built like that. It's just brilliant. There we go, well. Oh, excuse me, what? So we have a well. I'll put a little path there just to help get these bits moving. And we'll put them all back on. So now they've got everything they need to get through the winter. Fertility, I mean the farms are going to go down here more. Could put a farm there really, but I want to try and have the housing and the market here. Yeah, we are up and running, guys. Smokehouse, keep the meat longer. But it's very undesirable, so you got to put that way out of town. You got to be careful of those red items around them, because this won't bother them at all. And as winter comes in, make sure where we are. Yep, there goes the geese. Hunter's doing his job. We've got plenty of food, so we'll be fine for food for now. Unable to work. Why are you unable to work? Go and collect. Collect food. Look, there's hawthorn there. Go grab the hawthorn before the end of the season. Yes, go make food. Okay, so we've got everything's ready to go. That's good. Good start to the year. Storage, right. I usually put storage over here or up here. Sometimes even down here, because I like to have the housing coming down here. So eventually we're going to want farms sort of down here, or maybe even a farm there, because I could move the housing onto the south banks and just have rows of houses coming down here, and just have a little farm here just for the time being. But I know it's nice and fertile. Right now we got to be careful because of winter. Winter is coming. Now I don't want people doing too much all at once, but what we will do is build the stockyard. Do we want stockyard there? Yeah, build the stockyard. We can move it later if we need to. It's very hard to see at the moment and we don't want to do too much building. Is there a road available there? There is. So we get that building. We go that way, then we're going to have one road come down here. We want another row of houses this side. As you probably noticed, we cannot fit a house in there. We can fit something small in. So, decorations, like we can't build that in there because it's too big. What I can do later on is put things like defence in there, or shacks, or amenities and services, maybe a healer's hut or something, or a rat catcher. It's good to have it all spread out. Right now the first thing we need to do is just get some of this land cleared. Because the land is just literally loads of trees. Just so many trees. Foraging greens, that's fine. Let's chuck you over there, I guess. Yeah, we'll chuck you there because that's got more stuff to forage. We just want to try and forage as much as we can right now. Actually. There, because there's a patch of herbs. Those herbs can be useful. Herbs are always a useful thing. Never know when you're going to need some herbs. Herbs and spices. And then we can build more housing. Actually, we're gonna I don't know why I can't get rid of that. I don't know. Clear roads. Yeah, I want to clear that actually because I just realised what I'd done wrong. I want the housing to come there, there, and there. Is that too far down from the housing? Probably is a little bit, yes. I'm just gonna swing this round, guys. Good way to build housing. Because I want it there, there, and there. Is that actually in line? I don't think it is. No, it's not. Oh dear, done it again. Okay, so what I wanted I can't do because do that a little bit there. Gonna come across here. 2, 3, 4. Let's go along there. there on it. Then we can sort of determine where our housing's going. There. So we're going to clear. Yes, clear that. Clear that bit of road for the minute because I have an idea. I just thought about it. Decorations. We can put a shrine in there, can't we? Yes, because a shrine would be good later on. Or a school, or even a market. So we'll leave the road there for... We'll leave the road for now. Of course, it probably needs flattening out. It's a bit wonky. But do we care about straight roads? Or should we have a bit of a bend? Well, of course, we want flat, straight roads. So I'm just going to go badoink, badoink. And then they can all have something to do through the winter of flattening land. And then we can try and build a path up. Yeah, we can try and build a market maybe here. I've left a gap down the back though because there's a reason for this. I shall show you. See, having this here creates a desirability. So nice gardens, and then you can put beehives in there between it. Yeah, they should flatten this land out quite nicely. Make it all fair and even, hopefully. Need more housing. Prioritise that house, please. Prioritise. Why you haven't built that, I do not have a clue. You've got plenty of workers. And now it's winter, they have to stop working. They've got to go put on their winter coats. Or wait until it's warmer. Literally, as you can see, there is nobody working. This will happen at the beginning of the first year though, because you don't have many shoes or coats, it's new. They're just going to stay indoors for the winter and hope to get warm. An egg's going to spoil. One egg, oh, smelly egg. Yeah, such a lovely game, guys. I really do like it. In fact, I'll grab a screenshot of this, which you will see as our opening thumbnail, which I think would be pretty cool. So we just got to wait till we get through this light breeze, cold, deadly cold temperatures. Yeah, I really do love the houses. The fact the washing's on the line all year round. You've got the little lights coming through all the gaps in the wood. You've got the little blanket on the doors, just in the window. Just trying to keep them warm a little bit. Little lanterns outside. The smoke. I mean, realistically, amazing. Just... And the fact the snow's just right here on the screen, and you've got so much detail of everything in this. Like bird's nest, the water freezes. Crops grow at different times of year. The trees die and then get Some trees get snow on them, some just die off, and plus you see the deer just roaming around. Just such a elegant game. Love it. Highly recommend trying it if you haven't already. I do want to try and flatten this land out a bit to get the path to go straight. Once I can get the path straight down there, it'll be fine. I don't care about the rest. Oh, people are coming out. Hey, they're back on it like a bonnet. There's another house being built. Desirability. Desirability is a measure of how appealing an area is to live in. As such, this mechanic only impacts shelters. A high desirability is a prerequisite for shelters to upgrade to higher tiers. As higher tier homes generate tax revenue, have increased occupancy and are required for town centre upgrades. This is very desirable. If you want to pause this, guys, and have a read, you can, because I don't really want to go read, and you know, it basically tells you that the more nice stuff you have, the more desirable your area, your settlement, the more they upgrade to better buildings, and people will live in them. You'll get taxes for them when you get a market. People are already living in them. Good thing to do is come on these and actually check all your people in your settlement as well. All the people that live here, because I will show you if I find one. Which at the moment I have none apparently. Really, that's interesting. How interesting. I have no educated people in my city, although they might come when more people decide to move in, because this house is empty at the moment. So nice little place. I mean, look at that though, the grass is growing through, the snow is melting, the grass has come through, and we've hit year 2, so now we can start getting things built. The stockyard is going to be built, so we can start stocking stuff in there. We can move this down a bit further, because there's buildings like this. As you can see, the red's around it. This brings the desirability down. Whereas if I do this, I'll just show you as a one-off. If you put a shrine near it, it puts the desirability up. And that's why I left gaps up here, because you can put a shrine here, and then I could put another building here, I could put a shrine down here. You know, you can put things around so it makes it nicer and more inviting, so people want to be invited into the city here. That's flattening out, which is good. I'm leaving a gap there because basically you want the market, which requires a saw pit and a storehouse. So we need the saw pit and a storehouse. Look at that, you can see the ground just got flatter and more even. So once that bit's done, it should hopefully flatten out, and we'll be able to put a path going down here which won't go wonky. Because I would really like a path that's not wonky down here. A non-wonky donkey path. And do that to give them a bit of a path there. I just love the way they look though, these shelters. I mean, you got these ones with little windows on the sides, you got the house, the door at the front, whereas these ones are a different way around. So you get different types of shelters. I guess it all depends which way you turn them and what sort of things you got for them. But yeah, I really enjoy this game. I highly recommend, if you like a building game like this, to give it a try. Definitely worth a go. Yeah, we need to build more stuff. Oh. We've got our first predator attacking. It's a wolf. Time to run, dude. We're going to get you to just run. Just run. Just run away from that wolf or you're going to die. Everybody just run, run, run. And then they start shooting from the town centre and... Go on, dude. He just savaged it. Who are you? The hunter. Go on, the hunter. And look at that. 6 people have arrived at your village. They have plans to immigrate. Will you accept them into your village or turn them away? I'm going to accept them. That's 6 people. That's getting us up to 18. Yes, we're away. We have started. You're just going to stand there and heal up. That's fine. That means more workers. More stuff happening. Good, good, good. Now we can start building our storehouse. Which I like putting the storehouse here personally, next to the main part of the village. And they also want a saw pit. As you can see, the desirability for that is terrible. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a stink town outside of town. Yes, I know a bustling market would do that, but right now we don't have the time. So yes, we're going to push that out. Move the wood chopper a little bit down, more further down the road. Just a little bit, not too much, because we want the saw pit next to it. So then that'd be our industrial area, which go up there, and you can move it as time goes by. Got food. Probably want to build a fishing shack. Actually, is that now flat enough for us to? No, it's not. And that will build there. Let's get some more food going, namely a fishing shack. Fishing shack can just go there for now. We can move it later. It's fine. It'll be fine. Prioritise that because we want the firewood coming in, even though we got loads of firewood. It's a beautiful amount of firewood. Fishing would be good though. And we also want to build a smokehouse. You see, that's not very desirable either. That's being moved. So we'll put that across here for now. It's not too far, too close to that, which is fine. Then it will smoke our meat and keep it fresh, because we need it fresh. Fertility. As for fertility, down here is good. I mean, I really want to build a farm early on, so in order to build a farm you need the fertile land down here. Or I can just build it here and have a small farm just to get the food in. But we got food coming in at the moment, so we should be fine. Once we got the fishing going, that'll be even better. We just want to try and get things up and going. And then we can start thinking about farms and... Oh, glommets. Everyone just savaged it. Love it. Just savage the wolf. Savage the wolf. Yeah, I wanted the road to connect. There you go. They chopped that tree down to get to that built. I thought they might have done that already, but they haven't apparently. They seem to be wanting to try and sort this all out when they should be moving this. I guess they gotta prioritise because it needs to be chopped down and moved. Which is fine. Yeah, you could come down here actually because all these plants and all. Some medicinal stuff. I know what you're thinking, you're building quite a lot quite far. Oh, really? You're gonna ruin my path. You ruined my path like that. Why wouldn't you let me build there? That doesn't make sense. Why are you building like that? Probably because the logs are in the way. It's okay, it will be sorted in time. Or is it because the ground's just not quite flat? Probably not quite flat, but it's okay, we will deal with it. We'll prioritise that next, because you really want that food coming in. And saw pit would be nice for the market. Yeah, working. Who's not working? Combat, transferring goods, basic needs. I mean, we're getting there. It just takes time. Yeah, fishing's going up. See, I love the fishing shacks. They're so cool. Right, over here where we're going to get 7% of fishing. There you go. One thing I have learnt in this game though is you need a lot of wells around. So food, amenities, no housing, no storage, resources, that's the one. So if it goes blue it means you're too close, whereas if it's green you're fine. So I usually like having a well basically over here by your production stuff. So you want a well like there, and you want another well say there for now, just so then you've got wells covering everywhere. If there's any fires they don't have to charge all halfway across the map to get to the well. Don't worry about the smokehouse, we'll move a lot of this later on. It's just to get us going and get the market and get things started. A fishing person, I don't know where she is. Oh, there she is, she's on her way. She's on her way to shelter stocking. She's stocking her shelter. I love the fact you got the little fish symbol, little fish flag. Little hole in the roof to keep warm. All the fishing gear everywhere. Little wooden door. I think that's so cool. That is just such a beautiful like shack. My friend Jason would be so proud of it. He loves fishing. So is my friend D. D and J. J and D. JD. Yeah, we just want to see how everything gets built up. Yeah, the wells are done. Or at least that one is. That well's going to be done soon. We've got a nice bit of stone stockpiled. Lovely. Why do you mean you haven't got any water? There's water there, and there's a couple of trees around here we could have. Yeah, it's got water, so it should be okay. As long as we keep a tree nearby that we don't cut down, so yeah, as long as we don't chop the trees down and keep it shaded, should keep water in it. And it is filling up, so quicker water accumulation, increased desirability, increased durability, increased water capacity, lovely. We have a saw pit. So I'm going to take one of you girls off. I don't need you both doing that. Don't need too many planks at the moment, so I'm going to take one of you off and keep one chopping planks of wood. Because I mean, we need a storehouse, which we've now got. I want to put the market somewhere that's going to be kind of useful, I guess. Can't put it there because we need to lower the land. Same over there. I mean, I wouldn't mind it like there because it would give lots of amenities to all the housing there. That's probably the perfect place for it. But we would probably want to flatten the land around here first. So let's start by flattening this area a bit more. We'll flatten as we go to try and make it more desirable, you could say, and be able to build the market in the place we want it. And our food stocks have dropped considerably. Let's get you up there because there's plenty of food up here. Probably want another forager as well. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to chuck another food. Actually, do you know what? Could start building a farm just in here. Just a temporary farm. Like 6x6 there, or maybe, I know it's very close to the housing, but it would create food, and we can always move the farm down here later. I mean, fertility down here is not too bad, but I want housing there. Fertility there goes right down, right over here is amazing fertility. Like there's really good fertility. That'd be a good place for a farm, really. We can get like different soil stuff to mix with it. I mean, the smokehouse should be doing its job and smoking the meat. Got some berries, haven't got any meat. Which isn't too much of a big problem though, because we can always build another hunting shack as well. So let's start with a forager shack. Don't like it there, but that's okay. I'm going to build you there. I think there was deer south of us as well, so we might have a look to the south soon. Because we've got sand over there. Got plenty of deer. I mean, look at all that deer running around. That's beautiful. Another forager before the winter hits to just try and get in a little bit of extra food, I guess. There we go. I mean, look at all that food over there, but it's a bit far just to travel just for the food, so I'll send you this way for now. So then you can forage up some food. We'll also build another hunting cabin. Oh, wrong button. Hunter. So the problem there, it doesn't matter if they're connected to a road or not, they still work. It's just with another hunter. Actually, let's just send some people down here to have a little explore. Just try and open up what we can to the south of us, because I know what's north. Let's just try and see what's south. Missing source items, meat and fish. Yeah, because we've got plenty of food to last us a few months. We should be fine. Going to try and get some exploring done. Hopefully there's no wolves out there waiting to gobble up our people.
Sorry.
Oh, thing on my phone just went bing.
No, it's
A
me.
message. No, it's the wife's phone apparently. Yeah, we've got stuff in storage, we've got food, we've got some pelts. Just awesome. Yeah, we've got about 15 minutes left on this, guy, so we're just gonna literally just get through this winter. I'm thinking though, do I build a little farm up here just as, not for permanent farming up here of course, but just a little farm, or do I build a little farm up here by the stink area? Just build a little farm here, or maybe up here just for now. I know it's close to the housing, but it's also close to workers. Yeah, 6x6 farm. I mean, it means they go up there, they start working on it. It'll be ready next season, and it means we can get some food coming in until we actually build our proper farm. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to build a farm here, get the food coming in for next year, so we've got food, like more healthy food. So we've got more vegetables, and we stop disease that way. Because without vegetables, you get lots of diseases. I found, and I just think it'd be a better thing to build a farm now rather than wait until we're right down here to build farms, because we can build all our farming maybe this way, maybe a bit over here, see how things go. And oh, look at all of that to forage. Yes, forager, get your butt down there, because look at all of that. That's like a forager's dream come true. So get down there, start foraging, all that goodness. And we got clay. Found some clay, so that will help with the farms. And we got the sand over there, which will also help. We're fishing, getting into the end of this year. So I may call it a day at the beginning of next year. I don't know yet. And the farming's going to have to clear all this away, of course, but since they got nothing to do, let's prioritise that for now, because the foragers will run out of food soon. Is there any? No deer down here. That's interesting. We can't find any deer there. There's deer here. That's good to know. There's deer over to our right there, so that's nice deer sized. So we can send the hunter that way and get some deer. That's good. So we can send the hunter this way, get some deer. Should also make tallow at some point apparently. Here comes the snow. Now they won't be able to dig up this farm this year. They have to clear all the trees out, which is a lot of logs. Meat and fish. I guess you're waiting. You got meat in there. Oh, it's smoked already. Yeah, I guess we're using up all the meat. There's our lady fishing. She's currently fishing. Where is she then? Oh, there she is. Yay! She got some fishies. There you go. Catching a nice little shoal of fish food. Fish and chips. Right, construction has been halted due to winter. Yeah. Yeah, they hold the construction, but they will still keep chopping the trees in the area. So it's cleared. Because they need to clear the area and prepare it for next season. So as soon as winter's over, they'll be back on the case. I think by the time we hit the new year, it'll be the end of this episode. I hope you're enjoying this episode. I'm enjoying starting this new Let's Play. Look at that snow. Just as it drops, it slowly turns the houses white. The hunter's shack, look at that. Nice little pelt on there. I just love the way they do these buildings. They're just so immersed. Unable to work. Yeah, these guys are unable to work during winter, so I find it good just to turn them off during the winter time, because they can't find any stuff to forage. So there's no point in having them active, so send them off, let them help cut wood. Housing, amenities and services, storage. Root cellars useful. Root cellars are always useful. And I can put it behind there and then put a well there later if I want to move the well there and have a road come down, so you got a well, everyone can get to it. Ah, what a plan. Very clever when you think about it. Do want to build a market, but we'll do that in a bit. Don't know why my road is still wonky. Still being wonky donkey. What else can we actually build at the moment? Resources. Yeah, we can build other resources like a Fletcher, because we're going to need that soon. Going to need a tannery. We're going to need the cobbler shop for shoes, the tannery to make some coats so they can work through the winter, a basket shop so they carry more stuff, a Fletcher. Fletcher would be very good. And we got a new villager born. Huzzah! Compost yard. Yeah, now that is a proper stink building, so don't put it anywhere near your housing. It needs to go right outside of town. Because look how red that makes everywhere. And you need that because the poo is building up. And that will cause disease. We don't want disease. I mean, how many arrows we got? We got 60 and a bow and a couple of swords. So that's fine for now. So I'm thinking maybe tannery, but that will cause a lot of upset. So I'm going to make a nice grumpy district up there eventually. Although we do have good farmland, so I might make the grumpy district over here a bit more. We shall see as time goes on. Basket shop though, basket weaving shop, that's pretty useful. Because they can make baskets out of it and carry more. Lets them carry more stuff, which is good for hunters and fishermen. Means they can carry more. you need the resources, which are, I don't know, I can't see them. Yeah, we got about 10 minutes left on this vid. See how it goes. Yeah, with the hunters now hunting more meat, that helps. We've got nuts that will last for a little while. We've got some greens, a bit of veg, some fruit. We're running low on vegetables, but we will cope. During winter, I let everyone just go in their houses and do their thing. People will carry on working, which is good. That is now ready for them to prepare the land to be farmed on. Speaking of preparing the land, we need to put a fence around, because one thing you will find is if you don't put a fence around this, the wild animals come and literally tear your whole field apart. Put a gate so your people can get in and out the field. Let's start building things for next time. So amenities, no. Food production, no, we don't want that. Resources. So what we want is a basket shop. I'm going to put like down here near the town centre. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it there so it's near the town centre but not directly on it. And then we can have a road coming out there. And then we can create the Fletcher next to it if we wish to. Because you're going to need a Fletcher, guys, trust me. Fletchers are required. Right now we don't need it too quickly. What we need is the stinky buildings, because as you can see they're very undesirable. Very undesirable. Actually, better check our people. Yeah, better be careful. We got year 3, guys. Year 3. Right. Pause. This is where you want to pause when you hit the new year, to chuck people in these to start the foraging. Then check your labour numbers, because your labourers may be completely out of numbers and you want to be careful. Although a basket shop and things like that will help. You want to be careful how quick you build, because I mean we got 1, 2, 3, 5 spaces for more people, and I want to build more housing, I think. I can't build it there because I need to flatten the blooming ground. You meanies, you. Just going to flatten this whole area as much as we can for a while, because the farm's on its way as well, so we do want to try and get workers at some point. Another shelter never hurt. Prioritise that area first for flattening. Well, someone will go and flatten it, so we'll be alright. We'll make it. Anywhere I can steal workers from. I mean, we don't really need planks of wood right this second. We've got plenty of food coming in, so we could turn off one of the foragers or one of the hunters even, because I think we've got a lot of meat right now. Yeah, we got a lot of smoked meat at the moment, so gonna turn off the southern hunter for now, just to get some more workers in to try and get that farm up and going. You really want that farm going, you want all these buildings built. Get that house built if you can, because more housing means more people means more workers. Ah, 2 more villagers immigrated. Perfect. We can turn that hunter back on, because we're going to need the food now. That's how it works, and we got 2 more villagers born, so absolutely perfect. Because where are they? Yep, a child. We have children in the game as well. Let's have a look around quick. Child. No. You're a child. There is my beat, guys, to say at the end of the episode, but I'm just going to carry on for a few more minutes because I'm trying to find somebody. Interesting. Nobody with an education in the city at the moment. Damn, that's not good. Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna do whatever, wherever. I mean, a basket shop would be very useful though. The reason why a basket shop would be useful is because then they can carry more stuff. Hoping someone's taking the logs to this house so we can get more housing built. Oh, predator. Pause. Ring the alarm. Run away. Run. Everybody just book it. Book it. Stop fighting and run away. Hunter's going to deal with him. Go on, Hunter. Slice him up. Yeah, Hunter got him. Beautiful. Beautiful. Go on, Hunter. Yep, so we got food. There's nothing going to spoil, apparently. Our happiness is perfect. Everyone's going back to work. Trying to flatten this land so we can have more housing along here. I think I might have to do a weird flattening though. What was that about? Yeah, we just give them that to do. Keep them busy. Keep them all occupied. They're working on the farm slowly but surely. Hopefully that farm will be ready before the end of the year. We won't find out now. Unprioritise that. I want this building built. Come on. I know prioritise the farm is what I said, but prioritise this house. Get this house building done. Anyone going to work on this house? Apparently not. Gonna flatten the land for me, but I wanted someone to build the house. The only problem, guys, when you've got so many big people doing things. Got 2 farmers. Do we need 2 farmers on right now? Yes, we do, is the answer. Because they're trying to get this ready to crop. I know I'm doing again to do a lot at once, but it's fine. It's not building buildings, so it's not taking up workers anyway. It's just getting everything flattened, and so we can maybe build some more housing along here, because as you can see it's crooked as you like. I want another house here really, but another house there would be perfect because it means more housing, more people can live. Perfection. That's what I want. I want that all flattened so we can put another house there and then move that to put a house there. But it gives us 28 spaces worth of homes, so that's good. That's what you need. Just make sure you've just got more houses than you actually need. They're doing that. That's fine. Okay, because you can build the fence, keep out the wild animals that will eat the crops. You don't want the wild animals getting in eating crops. Wouldn't be a good thing. Just gotta wait. How's the waste going? Waste is going up. Probably gonna need someone to deal with that soon. To collect the poo. Poo. And put that, no, invalid building spot, okay. Let's stick that there for now, we'll move it later. It's fine. Got plenty of planks of wood, so we should be fine. Yeah, they're trying to do that one at the moment. Hopefully it will flatten the land enough to make the housing along here. Should be perfect. And yeah, because we can put housing coming along the waterfront as well. And have a road coming down this waterfront here. And still have room for other bits. So we can move the fishing shack over here. In this little area, and then have a path going that way if we wanted. Plan ahead if you can. Yeah, I'm just trying to get them to finish doing what they're doing. I mean, I could tell them to not flatten all this land here, like I've said, but I'd rather get it all done. They're getting there pretty fast. There's 2 farmers in there, which is fine. They might be done by early summer. New villager born. See? Need more housing. Constantly in need of housing. So hopefully that'll be flattened very shortly and levelled out. See if it helps. He's off to the next job. Has that helped is the question. It has. There you go. Jobs are good and that's how you do it. Then they're flattening all this lands. That's good. It's good. That just keeps people occupied as well. So hopefully the farm will be ready soon and we can start planting our crops. Now this area, you're probably wondering why have they done that? This is where they're going to store all the food. So it's all good, man. It's all good. Don't worry. Got plans. That's coming. Yep, baskets. What do we need? Missing willow. Ah, yes, we need willow. Is there any willow around? Oh dear. Missing willow. Yes, there is a problem there. We do need some willow. So until we've actually got willow, there's no point in having it on because you can't work. So until we find some willow, guys, and bring some willow in to make some baskets with, not much we can do. And my snake called Flake is out. Hello, big boy. Look at him. Yeah, he's a super pastel het clown, guys. Het clown means they carry a gene for the clown. So if you want to know what a clown looks like, just go online, put clown royal python. I'm hoping in a couple of next weekend, to sit down and just try and do my first starter video of my royal pythons. I've been trying to decide whether to do it on the Bobsnator channel or create an entirely new channel, just to show people how we look after our snakes really, and why we named our snakes like we do, and that they're not scary animals. They're not violent or vicious. Some can be like venomous and poisonous, but it's not because they're dangerous, it's because they're just doing what's natural. They have no other instincts like us, and we just want to show how nice they can be and what you can do with them. We also breed them, so if you're interested in a baby snake, check out Instagram, Ash's Royals UK, and check out our Flake. You know Flake? Hello, buddy. No. Ugh. Give him a kiss on the face and he's like, ugh. Yeah, they're lovely creatures. Love to work with them. Love handling them. I love having them in my life. They really make me feel uplifted. In when you've had a bad day at work and you come home and you just get a snake out and have a chill, it's kind of uplifting. Oh, looks like they've flattened more of the land. I love that land, like the way they do the land like that. Really good. Right, what have we found down here? Haven't found much. I was hoping to find like a willow or something, but usually willow grows around lakes and things, so I guess we can't find any willow at this time. Bit of a shame. We've got a lot of land to go and explore, so there's clay down there and it looks infinite. That's the first time I've actually seen infinite on the clay. Like that, just infinite clay. I've never seen that before, so I guess that's a new feature they've added to the game, which is pretty nice. Farm is getting there. Hasn't got long to go. I know I'm going over my time, guys, but I really want to just try and get the farm finished today. Market would be good. There's the compost yard, or the poo pit as I call it. Got way loads of food right now. Loads of food. But we're going to need it for the winter because winter's coming and winter gets quite harsh. And we also want to build the market at some point. So we want the market circle to encircle everything. So that's going to put the desirability up. And I'm going to probably put it there and just have a road come down, sort of down this side and round it, and then have all my amenities coming along the bottom here for the settlement, for the first part of it. Oh, we also need to make a graveyard somewhere, because we need to bury our dead when they die. As you can see, we've got all these trees to chop down and they're barely chopping them. Barely chopping them because we don't have many labourers at the moment because they're all busy flattening the land everywhere, but that will be done soon. Then they go back to chopping trees down. There you go, there goes a tree. There you go, back to chopping the trees. I need some willow really. I need some willow, man. Usually willow's along here, but I guess the map decided no, we're not going to give you willow, so we can't make baskets. I mean, the farm's coming, they're doing that. They're flattening the land there, so how flat is it this? Kind of flattish. I want them to prioritise that. Oh, predator. Ah, they killed him, didn't have to worry. Didn't have to worry. They're trying to get them resources for the poo pit. And they're flattening the land there, that's fine. I really want that house built. Probably going to move the fishing hut closer to that eventually. Really was hoping to find some willow to make some baskets, but I might have to import. Unless some shows up at some point, I don't know. Farm won't be ready for harvest cropping till next season now. This is a shame. New villager born, lovely. Perfect timing, we're about to get another house. There it is. Another unfulfilled house at the moment. Oh, there you go, people are in it. Villager born, so we've got 25 out of 32. That's not bad, we got space for 7 more people if we need it. And they're about to finish flattening the land, then they can go back to doing their other jobs. Chopping trees. I'm hoping the farm will be finished before winter so we can set it all up for next season. And there you go. There you have it. Can we get rid of that? Try and make it a straighter path. It's nearly there. Nearly. And I wouldn't mind getting some willow from someone. I know you can harvest it along the waterfronts, but I can't remember if this map's got any because I'm on a different map on my personal campaign that I'm trying. And there's our compost yard, which is gonna now collect waste from all the houses and store it up ready to use on the farms. Any moment now. There it is. Right, we're going to pause it to look at this. So, here we go. Crop field. Click any of the 3 crop rotation bars to add or remove crops to plant. Each bar represents 1 year, and farmers will cycle through them sequentially. Basically, you fill up 1 year, you fill up the 2nd year and the 3rd year, and it will go through all 3 years non-stop. So it constantly rotate those 3 years. Every time you hit a new year, you go to year 2, year 3, back to year 1. If you want to read through this, be my guest to click and check it out. It will tell you all of this on here, but we're going to run through it together. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to show you how this works. You've got the field maintenance, which is pretty useful. You've got the different crops and what they yield, what they do, how much heat tolerance, weed suppression, so how much they get rid of weeds. Seeing as we're going into winter, next season we want to go for, I mean, we can't grow, this is good because it's flax, and flax is good because you can make clothes, which your people will need. So we're going to start though with some cabbage, and then we're going to put some flax in. Now you can move it along, so then you've got a little bit of growing time, but I'm actually going to remove them now, because what I want to do is, because it's such a long way off, I want to see if we can get anything in there. So we can get wheat, get that in there, that's pretty good, but we don't want that in there right now. Carrots would be longer, so you can leave a little tiny gap if you want, so then it gives the farmers time to go have a gap between the crops. Done. That might start trying to grow something now, but I doubt it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off on that for the second, let it grow a little bit. I'm going to actually pause it while I set the next season's crops. So we're going to go for this, not carrots, because I'm going to put them in there. Going to get some turnips and some peas. And then the third year I'm going to do some, got that already, some cabbage, can't fit that in, and we're going to put some flax in so we can grow some stuff, I guess. Yeah, make some cloves at some point. So a couple of years time we might be able to make some cloves. I'll move that over, and what I'll do there, guys, is I'll put field maintenance every few years, I guess. I mean, you can do field maintenance whenever, so I could easily take that out, put the field maintenance in there, I guess. Yep, you can put field maintenance in, which is pretty useful there. That's what I'm going to do. So we just let that play for a minute, because we want to get past there before we put our next crop in. So that just means failed to begin planting because it's too late in the year. You can expand the crop field if you wish. You can salvage the building, because you can't move these, unfortunately, unlike the other buildings, but it doesn't matter because, oh, look at that soil mixture there, beautiful, beautiful, like first farm. Then later we can move have all our farming down here or over here, so you can build the housing all coming down, then have all the farmland, things like that. But this is just to get us going. What I can do there is put the crop maintenance in, but I might as well put carrots in. Actually, we'll wait until the season's gone by. Let everyone finish what they're building. We're going to build the market. Yeah, we're going to build the market in there. Let them start building the market up. So we should have plenty of people to do jobs now. So we get another saw pit person. Firewood's currently fine. Now the season is basically over. We chuck the carrots in, move that along once it gets past its time, although apparently it has, so it's fine. And there you go, guys, there you have it. So the market will take a little bit of time to build. I know we've got a big area there that can be taken up. Gonna move the fishing shack a little bit just for later. But there, guys, is where I'm going to pause it. I'm going to save the game for you. So new save, we call it calling it a Snapstopia because we can. and we're going to save it. So when we load Snapstopia, there you go. And that, guys, we're going to leave it for today. So I hope you've enjoyed this first look at Farthest Frontier. If you're interested, then do check out the game. Highly recommend it. Don't forget, if you like the video, give us a like. If not, give us a dislike and give me a reason why. But if you do want to, hit that subscribe button. Help me out big time. But I'm going to now go have some dinner. So take care, guys. Have fun. Ta-da!